Hey YouTube, it's Michael Lambert here. I'm back once again with another reaction video. Once again, I'm reacting to Corrupt Al 125 in this video. Sonic Drive-In New Steak and Bacon Grilled Cheese Review. He uploaded this one about 2 days ago, and I'm going to react to it right now. And if any notifications pop up during the video, I apologize, and I will take care of them. Now let's get to this video.
Today we're going to try Sonic's new steak and bacon grilled cheese, which has me pretty excited, except for one thing, which I'll get to, but let's get to the ingredients. It's on their Texas toast, which is great. I honestly think it's a little bit thick for a lot of things. It depends on how much filling they put in. If it's like a single burger, I feel like it's a little too much. For a double burger, I think it's the right amount of breading, but it is pretty thick, but it has a nice taste to it, and it's grilled, and it's nice. Well, I think it's grilled, but it might be toasted, but either way, it's got a nice toasty grill thing going on. And then on the inside we have, before I reveal it, I'll tell you what it's supposed to have, and it does have all the ingredients, but you'll see. Grilled steak, onion, bacon, cheese, of course, because it's a grilled cheese, and then barbecue sauce. Now that's where I start to get a little worried about it. I don't know if the barbecue sauce should be needed, assuming the steak is of good quality. I think barbecue sauce can be something that can cover up the quality of a meat, and if good steak should be able to sing on
Sorry, I had an itch on my head and I had to fix my hair. Sorry about that, everybody.
its own, essentially. I think steak, bacon, grilled cheese. I don't think barbecue sauce, but that's the way it comes in this form. There's also a spicy one, but it has jalapenos and a zesty queso sauce, I suppose, something like that. It said zesty queso sauce, but I'm not sure exactly what it looks like. But I didn't get that one because I'm not a spicy person. I just got the regular, original steak and bacon grilled cheese. Now let's open it up so I can show you what it looks like on the inside. And there's the big reveal, which I think is a little bit of a disappointment. That steak looks okay. It doesn't look terrible. I just feel like it doesn't look like there's very much. And then the bacon is all like, squished up into one little center, and then it's covered in sauce, which is maybe a little too much barbecue sauce. Because when I smell this, what I smell is essentially barbecue sauce. So I'm hopeful, but I'm not too pleased by the presentation aspect, considering, comparing it to the picture is not correct. The picture on the app and like the pictures on the menus and stuff are never going to be exact or even close, really. But based on the picture, I kind of expected the steak to be cut up more like a cheese steak, but this feels like almost like they have thin steaks back there that they're just cooking whole and not really cutting up, which might be better in some respects, but it just feels like a little sloppy, but that's okay. If it tastes good, it tastes good. I'm just more worried about the barbecue sauce than anything, but let's go ahead and dig in because I am very curious to see how this goes. And also, I just noticed there's not really much onion on here, or any. So I think they might have forgot my onions, but you know what? Let's just eat it. Oh, well, I'm getting down to the end here, and I must say I've actually thoroughly enjoyed this, despite all those things I said earlier. Maybe I'm a little too cynical sometimes, but this is actually a really good composition, and it makes me kind of annoyed that I didn't get the onions, because I feel like the one thing that could improve this would be some onions, maybe some mustard, but some onions, because the barbecue sauce does work. It works really well. The problem is it's a little bit too sweet, and I feel like some onions would have really cut that down and worked in really a nice flavor. Because the problem as it is right now is just the sauce is overwhelmingly a little too sweet. It still has a great taste, and yeah, I think the onions would really make this kick it up a notch. But the steak itself, I'm really surprised by. It actually seems like, I'm not going to say that it's high quality, but it seems like it's a pretty decent quality for a fast food steak, because most fast food steaks that I've, tried, they seem, not to really be steak, if that makes sense. I'm not a butcher or anything. I don't really know the difference, but I think you get what I'm saying. Like, if you get a Subway steak and cheese sandwich, what you're going to get is that kind of like shaved pieces of beef, I suppose, but it doesn't have a steak taste. It does not taste like a real steak. Same with Taco Bell. You get their little steak pieces. They don't really taste like steak, and I know it's partly because of the seasoning, but there's just something off about the actual meat where it feels like it's not necessarily steak, and I assume it has something to do with the cut of the meat or whatever. But this steak actually has a decent steak taste. It just feels like somebody bought a cheap, like low quality steak, cut of steak, but it feels real, which I think is definitely an improvement over most other fast food steaks that I've tried. It's legit. It's just very thin, and that's about it. But it has a good taste, and it's seasoned well, and I really do enjoy it. I do think that there should be more steak on it, even though it did work well kind of in the ratio that it's in. A little bit more steak would definitely step it up a notch, because it does feel a little bit thin sometimes and overwhelmingly saucy.
I yawned a little bit. I didn't mean to. Sorry about that, everybody. And let me take care of these notifications. Hold on, everyone. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody.
See, like, the sauce is kind of, taking the place of where more steak should be. Honestly, the only element that I don't really, I do like it, of course, but the element that I feel could be left out is the bacon. It's kind of like with a cheeseburger. Sometimes you want a bacon cheeseburger, but sometimes you really just want a regular cheeseburger, to celebrate the meat. Sometimes you just want a cheeseburger, because if you put bacon on it, then bacon becomes kind of the overwhelmingly dominant flavor, and that is kind of the case here. It almost, when you have the bacon in a bite, mostly you taste sweet bacon, essentially, sweet barbecue bacon. I had to pull off the steak like individually to kind of get more of a good idea of what it tasted like, and I think it tastes really good. I think it's seasoned good. Like I said, it could be a little thicker, or maybe just more steak would be nice, but the actual taste of the steak and the cut of the steak is good, and I feel like if they focused on that, it would be a better sandwich, I suppose. But I do think that these elements do work together. I don't have a problem with this as a version of their steak sandwich. I just wish that they also had a regular just steak sandwich with cheese and, mayo and onions that you could just try on its own, which I suppose you could customize it to be that way, which I might do. But I kind of wish that was just an option, because I do feel like the steak could stand on its own. It doesn't necessarily need the barbecue sauce or the bacon to make it, quality. So $4.99 for this, and $4.99 you can also get the spicy one with the jalapenos and the what is it, queso? It's some kind of queso sauce, which could be really
Sorry, everyone. I had to crack my neck. Sorry about that, everybody.
good, but I just don't like jalapenos, so I didn't get that one. That could be great. I feel like this could be great. If it had the onions, it would be a little bit better. It's just, I feel like they should celebrate the steak more in a steak sandwich. So but it's good. So I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5. I do think it's worth trying. I think if you're vibing with what I'm saying, you might want to customize it to take the barbecue sauce off. But I do think it does work together, and as long as you get those onions. I think if the onions were here, I would have different things to say. But I think as it is, and also probably with the onions, it's a solid 4. I just wish that they, let the steak kind of stand on its own instead of covering it with sauce and bacon, which makes it more of a bacon cheese sandwich with steak as more of an afterthought, when the steak is pretty good on its own. So next time I'll probably take off the sauce and add mayo, and maybe, I don't know if there's an option for extra steak, but if there is, I would do that, and I think it would make a pretty good sandwich, a pretty good steak sandwich for a fast food place. So that's Sonic's steak and bacon grilled cheeseburger. Or grilled cheese, not grilled cheeseburger, grilled cheese, and I will see you all next time.
Awesome video. I give it a thumbs up. And let me take care of this notification. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, everybody. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this reaction video. If you're all new to my main channel or my second channel, or Corrupt Al 125's channel, make sure you guys subscribe, give both our videos a thumbs up, hit the notification bell to let you guys know when we both post, and share both of our videos with your friends and family members too, please, everybody. And on my main channel, we are on the road to 7,000 subscribers, and on my second channel, we are on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And please don't forget to take a look at my other videos on my channel's playlists. On both my main channel and my second channel, give them a thumbs up and share them with your friends and family members too, please, everybody. I would really appreciate it. And please help me accomplish my goal to get 7,000 subscribers or more on my main channel and 2,000 subscribers or more on my second channel too. Please, everybody, I would really appreciate that too. And please help me bring my views and watch hours up on my main channel by taking a look at my other videos that are on the 2 playlists that I have on my main channel, giving them a thumbs up and sharing them with your friends and family members too. Please, everybody, I would really definitely appreciate that. And please help me bring my subscriber count up on my main channel as well. Also, please, everybody, I would really definitely appreciate that too. And I'm off now, so until next time, see ya!